Welcome to another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, November 27th, 2015. Let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. After undergoing surgery to repair a hernia, Fouad looks to be back on the mend. Over the last few years, Abiad's career and physique have undergone a radical transformation, as he's morphed into a real force to be reckoned with. This season, Abiad's star was as bright as it's ever been, following wins at the Orlando and Vancouver Pro Shows. Now that he's finally healthy again and on his way back to 100%, he's more than ready to attack the gym with that same classic Fouad ferocity that he's become known for in recent years, which certainly doesn't bode well for the competition. There's a very good chance that Sean Roden may indeed rip a hole in the fabric of the space-time continuum. Last week, Flexatron released a video from a recent training session where we see him looking so preposterously big that it looks like he might be challenging the laws of physics that collectively govern our universe. In any way you try to spin it, Roden is one of the top 3 bodybuilders in the world, and somehow he manages to keep getting better each and every year. But for an athlete of Roden's caliber, we measure their careers by one single metric: Sandows. But barring some sort of colossal misstep from our current Mr. Olympia, Phil Heath, it's very hard to imagine a scenario where Roden forcibly removes him from his throne. But then again, we're talking about Flexatron, a super genetic freak who proves time and again he can defy the odds and do the impossible. Don't let the fact that she sat out of this year's Olympia fool you. Dana Lynn Bailey is still in the gym training like an absolute savage. Like anything organic, the women's physique division has evolved since its inception, growing into something with an entirely different feel than it had just a few years ago when DLB was ruling the world. That being said, when she's at her best, Dana Lynn Bailey is still a world-class athlete, capable of systematically dismantling all but a handful of competitors. She hasn't yet hinted about when or if she plans to return to the stage anytime soon, but for the industry's sake, I hope she's back in full force next season, because things are just a little bit more fun when DLB is flexing her muscle. We unearthed our fair share of hidden gems over the course of this long contest season, many of whom went on to have a major impact as the season shook out. And that's certainly true for 212 powerhouse Dobri Delev. A few weeks into his off-season, the Bulgarian destroyer is looking as big and as bad as we've seen him before. Recently, the Omaha Pro Champ released a few candid gym photos showing off so much new muscle that it's downright terrifying. In a division that's loaded with talent from top to bottom, Delev has already made a name for himself as a force to be reckoned with. But with new stars emerging at seemingly every show, he still has his work cut out for him trying to hold off all the hungry wolves. Being dubbed a future star in the rapidly rising women's physique division is no easy cross to bear. But if there's one woman that's up to the task, it's Jenaya Hofer. The 23-year-old muscle prodigy won her pro card earlier this year at the IFBB North American Championships and looks to be coming along quite nicely in her first official off-season as an IFBB pro. From the waist down, Hofer already has the sort of pro-quality wheels that are capable of blowing just about anyone off the stage. But if she's going to step in and make an immediate impact on a pro stage, she'll need to add more muscle to her upper body to help balance out her frame and give her a shot to take out some of her seasoned veteran counterparts. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!